in court. And no, do-rags are not Black culture. Do-rags have been invented recently. And honestly, I don't know why anyone would want to be seen in public with a do-rag.
That's what we do, parades, it's the Black culture.
Excuse me, time out. I'm Black, and guess what? I'm not wearing a do-rag. CR 0666, State of Texas versus Faith Aaron Sutherland Trevino. Can I have the parties announced for the record, please, for the state?
Marcus Sanders.
For the defense?
James Merritt, court-appointed attorney for Faith Sutherland.
Trevino, I'm showing you a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Appear by Video. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you electronically sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily consented to appear by video. Next, I'm showing you a document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you electronically sign it?
Ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, Ms. Trevino, I'm showing you a document entitled Court Admonishments. Did you review that document with your attorney, and did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the, just one second, I'm sorry. Ms. Trevino,
Yes, ma'am.
are you wearing that headdress because that's your religion, or is there something else going on?
What are you talking? My do-rag?
Yeah, you need to take that off. I don't know where everybody thinks they are, but you're in court. How long is it going to take your client to remove her do-rag and dress appropriately and be ready for court, Mr. Myrick?
I don't know. Honestly, I thought that was some kind of native scarf or something on her head, but maybe it wasn't. All right.
I thought it was okay for me to wear it because I was in court. I was in my house.
Oh,
No one told me that I had to dress properly in my house, so I wasn't aware of that. Sorry, that's my fault.
No, you're in a courtroom. And honestly, I don't know why anyone would want to be seen in public with a do-rag.
That's what we do, parades, it's the Black culture.
Excuse me, time out. I'm Black, and guess what? I'm not wearing a do-rag on the screen because I'm in a courtroom. Not only am I not wearing a do-rag, I'm not picking up unauthorized uses or criminal cases. So please, don't try to tell me what's happening with the Black culture, because honestly, I believe
We're not comparing and contrasting. I'm talking
I'm
about
older
me, not
than you, and I know more about the Black culture than you, and I respect the Black culture by remembering that my ancestors were slaves, and I'm not going out picking up criminal cases. So this is what we're going to do with yours, Mr. Myrick. Since she want to be all, I'm hard, she can be in court. So this is being recalled tomorrow, and she'll be in court. Thank you.
Look, we'll
See you in court tomorrow at 1:30. It's the 187 District Court, 4th floor, 300 De La Rosa. And know that you're not allowed to wear a do-rag in court. And no, do-rags are not Black culture. Do-rags have been invented recently. So everybody go get your wrap on. Deputy Laura, Deputy Mejia.
Yes, Judge.
Regardless of what she believes to be Black culture, do not allow her in the courtroom with the do-rag on.
Yes, Judge.
And if she's not dressed appropriately for court, then we will send her home so she can become dressed appropriately.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I'm going to have to start giving history lessons, Brenna. All right, could I have a courtroom? Could I have Faith Aaron Sutherland Trevino? Is she dressed appropriately, court, without a do-rag on her head?
Yes, ma'am. Closer.
Calling 2021 CR 0666, State of Texas versus Faith Aaron Sutherland Trevino. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Marcus Sanders.
For the defense?
James Marat for defendant.
Trevino, I'm showing you a document entitled Court Admonishments. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you electronically sign it in all the appropriate places?
I cannot hear you. Yeah?
Okay, first of all, it's not yeah, it's either yes or no. Second of all, could you get into a stationary position and stop the swaying back and forth?
I said yes, ma'am. I never said yeah.
No, you said yeah, because the court reporter has taken down everything that everyone is saying. So in this courtroom, it's either yes or no. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
What you're charged with is unauthorized use of a vehicle. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow the plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow the plea bargain agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call them, the right to remain silent?
Yes,
I didn't
ma'am.
hear.
Nobody heard her.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you not speak up? Is there an issue?
Oh, I said yes, ma'am, like 3 times.
No, you didn't. And here's the thing. You need to speak up and you need to stop swaying. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You were on this Zoom yesterday talking about do-rags were a part of Black culture. Well, let me just tell you this. Swaying, not saying yes or no, that's not a part of the Black culture. That's just you doing silly things while you're on Zoom, and the court will not be tolerating it. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So again, do you understand that you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call them the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, I'm going to show you what's entitled plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting a $1,000 fine, recommending deferred adjudication. Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours community service, restitution, and CATS 1 and 2. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, the court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
No objection to that. We hope so. Yeah.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Well, in the fact that she's really on her own and she's doing her best. I think she just has to be careful of the company she keeps, but she doesn't have, to my knowledge, alcohol or drug issues at this time. Perhaps a little bit of some mentoring would be helpful for her in obtaining stable employment.
Ms. Trevino, how old are you?
I'm 18.
If you're drug tested today and know you're going to be drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
Positive.
For what?
Marijuana.
And what else?
That's it.
Who are you living with?
myself.
How far did you go in school?
Oh, I dropped out ninth grade.
Why?
Because I just was going through things and I wanted to make my money.
All right, so dropping out of school, I think we can put a checkbox by that that's not a part of the Black culture.
I'm going back, so.
Well, going back and going back are
Huh?
two different things. You're not going back. You're not there.
I am there. I got my computer. I already went back. I go to CAN.
What did she just say? I have no idea.
It's off topic anyway. That's off topic.
Okay, see, I think this is what you don't understand. As a condition of your deferred adjudication, I can have you taken into custody, and then you can get on topic at the Bexar County Jail. Whatever question I ask you is on topic.
I go to school, so I answered your question.
What did she just say? She will not open her mouth and speak so that somebody can understand her. Again, that's something that's not a part of the Black culture, where we can't understand what each other is saying. So where are you at in school? Since you're saying you go to school.
Ninth grade.
Where are you attending school?
Texas can?
What is your answer to that question?
Attending San Antonio CAN.
How long have you been there?
I just started this year, so probably like, I think I've been at CAN 3 months.
How are you supporting yourself?
I'm getting unemployment and make money moves. My hustle is worth that. That's how I pay my bills.
Hustle is where it's
Side jobs. I do side jobs to pay my bills.
Okay, let's back up a little bit. First, you're saying you make money moves. Don't know what that is. And then you say you're hustling. What do you mean by hustling? What exactly are you doing?
I sell body wash. I sell makeup. I do like electronic stuff on the side with people, that type of stuff, like side jobs.
Where are you getting makeup from to sell?
I got connects. My girlfriend. She gave it to me and I said it.
You got connects. Here's the thing. People, could we all pretend, even if it's not true? Let's pretend like we have formal education, that we've went to school. And let's stop using slang. Let's start speaking in complete sentences. And every complete sentence must have at least two things, a noun and a verb, at the very least. So let's try doing that and let's be better.
She could hear you because you're talking really low.
You're going to get a job. If you're living by yourself, you need to be employed.
Get a job, well, because right now I'm getting unemployment. I've been having issues with the unemployment, so that's kind of been an issue. So I'll probably end up back with a physical job like McDonald's, for example. And that's
no, I mean, what I'm telling you is you are going to have a job.
Oh, yeah.
Collecting unemployment means, the very definition of it means you don't have employment because you're unemployed. And the 187, you're on probation, you will have employment.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be $1,000 fine. No, I'm not probating it. 2 years deferred adjudication. There's to be no contact with Shakira Baker. And who are these people you were with in this vehicle?
My friends and my siblings.
Okay, who is Abel Ramos?
That's my friend.
All right. 2 years deferred adjudication. There's to be no contact with Miss Baker, Abel Ramos, Nathaniel Mejia, Priscilla Salazar, Amber Rocha, Jennifer Rocha, and Sharon Riles. There's to be weekly Zoom reporting. proof of employment within 30 days. And Rebecca, it needs to be a real job where she's getting a real paycheck and paying real taxes. 120 hours community service restitution. Cats 1 and 2. I'm going to want field visits at least 2 times per month at wherever she's staying. And I want it to be random. I'm going to want a UA tomorrow by 3 p.m. And Rebecca, if that UA turns up more than marijuana, then I want her in intensive outpatient treatment. If it's just marijuana, continue to test and see if the levels go down. If the levels go up, she's going to intensive outpatient treatment. I'm gonna send you to a breakout room, courtroom. And James Myron, if you go to number 2 with your client and remain in there until she's gone over conditions with probation. Court is calling 2021 CR 0666, State of Texas versus Faith Aaron Sutherland Trevino. Can I have parties announced for the record, please, for the state?
Senator Morris.
For the defense?
Ignacio Barreto.
And are you Ms. Sutherland? Yes, ma'am. Next, I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt or Revoke and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Yes, ma'am. Are you the same Faith Aaron Sutherland Trevino who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2021 CR 0666 for the offense on unauthorized use of a vehicle on March 30th, 2021 for a period of 2 years? Is that you? Yes, ma'am. All right, defense. I'm sorry, state. It's Monday.
On or about the second day of July 2021 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Faith Aaron Sutherland Trevino did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and or a duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. State will even abandon the remaining allegations, Judge.
Any objections to the state's waivers?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility, and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand? Yes, ma'am. Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2? Yes, ma'am. Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there an agreement?
Thank you, Judge. We'd ask this court to deny the MTR, continue on supervision, extend the supervision for 1 year, and transfer defendant to ISP supervision.
Why are you not taking your drug test?
I had COVID symptoms, and I told my PO, and I was waiting to get back from her, but I never got back from her. So she had just arrested me the day I went to go report. But I had told her that, like, there was just one day I had told her I had the money. You know, I'm feeling better if I could just go and take my drug test. And she said no, so I don't contaminate nobody.
So here's the thing. The state waived the other violations, so I'm not considering them. But you have a violation of number 2 on July 2nd, 2021, which is not taking a drug test. June 25th, 2021, which is not taking a drug test. June 10th, 2021, which is not taking a drug test. May 27th, 2021, using marijuana. April 14th, 2021, using marijuana. August 11, 2021, not allowing probation to enter your home. August 27, 2021, not attending the theft course. August 11, 2021, not complying with your weekly appointments. And July 28, 2021, not complying with intensive outpatient treatment. So yes, some people may have COVID. I think people are using COVID for everything. But here's the issue. You haven't had COVID that long if you ever did. And if you had COVID, all you had to do was provide proof of probation and you didn't. So again, we're back to this point. Do you even want to be on probation or do you just want to go to the state jail facility and be done?
I can do probation.
Well, no, you haven't shown me that you can do probation. So my question to you is, do you want to just go to the state jail facility and be done? Or do you want to complete this probation?
I want to complete the probation.
So what are you going to do to make sure that you complete this probation?
I'm gonna get right, do what I have to do, so I won't end up in jail.
I have a question.
Court will deny the motion, alternate amend conditions to extend for 1 year. There is going to be weekly reporting until further notice. You're to complete those 120 hours of community service restitution. However, the court will allow you to deduct 40 hours if you obtain the COVID vaccine, not forcing anyone to get the COVID vaccine, but if you do obtain the COVID vaccine, then 40 hours will be deducted. Court will not allow you to buy out your community supervision. All right, and they're going to be field visits. And you know what? I had asked for field visits 2 times per month. They're going to be field visits 3 times per month. And if probation is not allowed in your house for any one of those field visits, a motion to revoke is going to be filed. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you miss Zoom reporting or reporting in person, a motion to revoke will be filed. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state judge.
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
All right, with that, we will close the record. I'm going to send you to. All right, Miss Sutherland. All right, the court is calling 2021 CR 0666, State of Texas versus Faith Aaron Sutherland Trevino. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Joe Ray Garcia.
For the defense?
Jeff Mulliner for Faith Aaron Sutherland Trevino.
Ms. Sutherland Trevino, I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review this document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Faith Aaron Sutherland Trevino who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2021, CR 0666, for the offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle on March 30th, 2021 for a period of 2 years and extended for 1 year? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Violated condition number 2 on or about the 12th day of November, 2021 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Faith Aaron Sutherland Trevino, did then and there test positive for marijuana in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
True.
State waives the remaining allegations, Your Honor.
Any objections to the state's waivers?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Sutherland Trevino, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is that an agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. We ask that the court adjudicate the defendant, revoke probation, sentence the defendant under 1244 of the Penal Code to a sentence term of 30 days, Bexar County Jail. And if it please the court, this judgment be satisfied.
Is that the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Ms. Sutherland Trevino, are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the court will follow your agreement as previously stated. The court is finding violation of condition number 2 true. Court will grant the motion, find you guilty, not grant you community supervision, sentence you to 30 days in the Bexar County Jail under 12.44. Court will find that the judgment is satisfied. Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you electronically sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you, Ms. Sutherland Trevino. We can go off the record. Ms. Trevino, I saw that was the second motion to revoke, and you just would not stop using marijuana. You're gonna have to make a decision on what you want to do with your life. If you want to continue to be in and out of jails, Bear County Jail and other places, you can choose to live that way. Life is pretty simple. People make life so difficult. If you follow many of the rules, everything will be just fine. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.